Hello, everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the Horse Lord Mega Campaign. In the last episode, we released some territory over here that one of our vassals had acquired. We'll need to retake this, which won't be too hard. And we went to war with the Byzantine Empire for the first time to take the Duchy of Crimea. We were able to take all of that. We have a few pieces of territory left in the Crimean Peninsula before we have total control of the Sea of well, we'll have to deal with these counties first before I'll total control the Sea of Azov, but before we'll be able to lock that off and give us a commanding position in the Black Sea. So that is good. We also took these islands here to improve our positioning in the Baltic Sea. So that is good as well. And we are 46 years old. Our daughter is 15. She's about to come of age. It'll be interesting to see what her stats look like. She has an interesting set of traits as a lustful, wrathful, greedy lunatic who's also a poet and diligent and temperate. So, yeah, we'll see how this all turns out. Oh, and she has wolf's blood too. So, yeah. That should be an interesting ruler. One thing I did do is I restricted her marriage so that only I can decide who this character will marry. So that nobody accidentally marries her off in a regular marriage, so that we have full control over that, because we'll need to make sure that we have a matrilineal marriage for our daughter, who is going to be the first empress of the Bulgar Empire. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. There's a few things that we can do. We need to continue to solidify our frontiers. So I think one thing we'll do real quick is go ahead and declare war on you. Let's see, is this... Yeah, he's one of my... He's in my vassal chain, so he should be fine. So we're going to declare war, de jure claim, rivalry. High Chief Omertag the Holy is your bitter rival, and you can't imagine anything better than throwing the Blighter in your dungeons. But that won't actually give me any territory. That's interesting. Alright, well, we're going to go with the de jure claim, because that's the best option here. Let's go ahead, raise the troops. Oh, it's the middle of December. 4,500. 6,000, 9,000. Alright. They're going to take some attrition before they're able to move. Almost certainly. We still outnumber these guys 10 to 1. It won't be a problem. Or not. Oh, right. Oh, we lost half those troops. Jeez. Yeah, we gotta get out of the winter. Ooh. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright, there's so many mysteries in Tengri faith, it might be interesting to spend some time delving into the old texts of the legends. I'll dedicate more time to reading the scriptures. I might move away from this theology focus. I could get into carousing. Scholarship, we kind of did that already. Business. A business focus? Sure. Well, speaking of business focus, we have a large, well, relatively large treasury. We need to spend that on some improvements. The Diviner Veneka spent many weeks bent over the ancient tomes and scrolls in search of more information regarding the rumored artifact. He claims to be on the right path, but apparently the progress is slow. Veneka has asked of me to order the best scholars in the Bulgar Empire to aid him in his affairs. Sure, go for it. Alright, these troops can probably start marching in this direction. My chief, Hoodbad, expresses his wish to have a seat on the council. I'll see what I can do. In the past few months, you've been spending many nights reading the legends. The texts contain many items of wisdom, also give hints to the most important mysteries of Erlik Khan. Alright, well, while I'm working on that, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to improve. Sword in my hand seems heavier and heavier every year. Improve the trade posts. Simple toll booth. Spending a pleasant moment alone with the attractive cook, the wretched child Patir comes upon us and promptly starts chiding me about morals. I'll catch the brat and give her a good hiding. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Young Aiton has finished her education in the ways of faith and learning. It seems she has learned all the basic skills required. She is a dutiful cleric. Very good. Alright, Vladimir is doing very well and prospering. Good. Let's see, simple paths there. Simple paths there. Castle town here. Castle town here. There we go. My heir is unmarried. She has 0 diplomacy. 11 martial, 1 stewardship. Oh my goodness. She is gonna need some help. And we probably should try to get her married sooner rather than later to somebody. Here's a guy who has a ton of diplomacy skill. Matrilineal marriage, go for it. Castletown here. My council informs that the Chinese Emperor has sent significant forces from the heart of Middle Kingdom to support their outlying regions in the west. Leaning over the war table, I can only hope that my silence instills confidence in my advisors. In my own chest, I feel a mild panic rising. Let's see. Can we pay some tribute? The Chinese are attacking me? On Kamak. For that? Do I really care? I don't really care. What happens if I were to surrender? That's fine. I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm not going to get bogged down in a war with the... with this. Okay. Get bogged down in a war with a Western Protectorate. Just not going to happen. We've inherited the Duchy of Crimea and all their titles. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to instill somebody here. Men who are not in prison, who are not rulers, my religion, my culture, who are adults, who are not members of a great house, good stewardship, decent diplomacy, no claims, grant land and title, Duchy of Crimea, there we go. High Chief Selena Smolensk has created the Duchy of Smolensk. One of my commanders has improved. Good. The Conqueror attempted to speak on my behalf at the faction meeting in Uzan, but only managed to turn his faction further against me. The Diviner Vanek has uncovered several clues indicating that Captain Feng Rangi of Han Junks possesses important information regarding the rumored artifact. However, he is unwilling to talk, and Vanek wants more spies, transferring from their regular missions to target the captain instead. Until... well, for 5 years, we're going to get a reduced plot and discovery chance. That's fine. Hold a grand debate. I'm not going to spend my money on that. My brother, as you know, we're always in need of more ingredients to perform our experiments. These experiments are essential to uncover the mysteries of the world. We propose a joint venture to combine our knowledge in an effort to identify and gather ingredients so that our search for truth will not be halted with worldly things as material shortages. We'll accept that one. Our wife apparently died. Unified Selena has offered her help in gathering much needed ingredients. Alright. Gather herbs in the hills. In the forest, we'll hunt for most prized animal parts. We'll gather herbs in the hills. I need a new ambition. I guess we'll make it get married. Holds a weak claim. Fairly decent all around. She's 27. I don't necessarily want to bring in somebody who's going to have more kids. You'll do. No, you'll do. Collect the royal aid duty. We will take the gold. Oh, we have nomad agitation. My marshal discovered a man of great military talent. That's fine. Become a skilled fighter, I guess. Where is this? Kuban. Alright. So then I arrived in the hills early in the morning to collect various useful herbs that we would find in the countryside. Alright, so we need to deal with that. I need to build a castle. Alright, somebody denounced me harshly at the faction meeting in Durban. Okay. Ah, war's over. Offer peace. Enforce demands. There we go. We have now spent days looking high and low for useful herbs. With both me and Khatum Sealan exhausted, we are forced to conclude the small assortment of interesting plants is what we are getting out of this. At least we got something. Let's see, new important decisions. Hold a grand debate. Worship the ancestors. Hold a grand tournament. Is there any way I can get some more money quickly? I could try and do a cross-border raid into Byzantine territory. Rumors of the military might of the Shah Empire are proving to be a forceful diplomatic tool in itself. After what seems like a brief negotiations, High Chief Armatag the Holy has peacefully agreed to become a tributary state of the Middle Kingdom. Their courtiers whisper that they can only hope the relationship between the High Chief and the Emperor will be a fruitful one. Alright, so this guy is now a tributary state. And I want to send a eunuch. Alright, they have graciously accepted my gift. Build up a little bit of grace there. See, another 1,000 troops. Flagged as looters. Let's see. This would probably be better. Flag you as looters. Head there. Propose these two marry. That's acceptable. They're putting together a fairly sizable force, are they not? Shaman Vinek has returned and brought with him a well-preserved foot. He has proof that it once belonged to a great hero and helped its owner to travel far and wide, but now it will go nicely in my collection. A well-preserved foot? Let's see. I will ensure he is suitably rewarded. Yes. Good job. This is a courtier, except... Make sure your flight is looters. Yes, okay. There is a group of carpenters in Gordes that are working together more and more, as well as taking on apprentices. This is a situation that cannot be ignored, and so you need to either approve of this carpenters guild to ensure you have a good reputation amongst the skilled workers, or you could outlaw them to make sure they're not an impediment to the local market structure. We'll support the carpenters. Ever since pursuit of wealth began, and you started keeping an eye on both income and expenses, your coffers seem to be filled to the brim more often than not. Good. Yeah, we're bringing in a hefty profit here. Only 12,000. Let's send those guys over there then. Keep them close by. Anytime I ride out to hunt, I hear an arrow whiz past me, and it's only because I anticipated that I can avoid it. No one else seems to notice it, and I have stopped trying to convince my friends that it is real. I have never found the arrow. Became stressed. It was you! Let me go with that. What are you doing? There's some bad news this morning. My prisoner, Haveri, escaped from his cell night. He had outside help. One of his guards might never wake from the blow to his head. Chief Otra of Kexholm was surely behind this. Your new court physician. You can be court physician. Alright, we have enough to build the castle here. Can my steward assist construction? No. Why do I hold this? Severity. Really? Transfer under count. Do it. Alright, we'll move in there. We'll reinforce those guys. Alright, we got what we needed out of this. Let's go ahead and drive these Byzantines out of our territory. We'll call it good. Chief Vlad the Liberator has usurped the title O'Shea tribe from... Okay. My daughter Aten has found herself in the destiny my horoscope predicted. She will make a fine fighter. Alright, good. I do not know what the Byzantines are doing here, but we're just gonna wipe them out, send them packing. A noble has distinguished himself in this battle. Perhaps I can make use of him. Good. Alright. I mean, I'm not in any wars here. But this is a good opportunity to inflict some damage on the Byzantines, so I'll take it. A dull pain begins to throb behind your eyes. I have a headache. Alright, my court physician states in his extensive medical expertise, it leads him to believe that, that our symptoms point to cancer. Okay. This is the foul smells of civilization made you sick in order to take daily walks in the wilderness. Alright, that apparently made me feel better. Alright, let's ban these troops. Propose that these two marry. I've troubled you lately as a sign of something much worse. We have cancer. Crap. Propose that these two marry. This is just a courtier. That's fine. We have 4 years until this thing is done. And it removes nomad agitation. Your court physician, Lord Sao Jining, the Bulgar Empire, has come to see you and offers treatment for illness. Let's try something new. Alright, we need a new steward. Go with this for a second. Alright, the pot which Lord Sao Jining of Bulgar Empire brought with him to your chambers emitted a strange buzzing sound. Before you could stop him, he threw it on the floor, where it exploded in a cloud of pottery shards and a swarm of furious bees. As your physician fled the room, you remained their only target. I feel amazing. Wow. Successful experimental treatment. Guess we'll go with win a war. Need a new spy master. We'll bring you and this spy master. And send you to study tech. Get a court educator, someone who is a skilled tactician will do. All right. Now, one thing I was looking at is that... Oh, actually... Castle Town, we need... Castle infrastructure greater than 6. We need more gold for this. Can't really improve... the trade post, at least in any way that will really help us. A hospital, I'm not that worried about that. Castle infrastructure is greater than 4. We need Castle Walls 2 to improve this, so let's go ahead and go for Castle Walls 2. Oh, well, isn't this interesting? We got our claim. It's going to cost us an arm and a leg. Use it. And take a loan of 400 gold. And let's declare war, claim it, send it. Wow, that's not a lot of troops. 6,000 troops should be more than enough. Best commanders. Initiate for our brother is a pompous, feather-brained scoundrel. We want to break into his area. No, we're not breaking into anybody's area and stealing their secrets. We need to designate a regent. Go with our steward. A courtier just arrived carrying a letter from Magus Hilderic. Reading the letter, I see that it is an invitation bidding all members of the Hermetic Society to attend the grand debate. Most excellent opportunity to display my knowledge. No, this war is going fine. We don't need to worry about that. Oh, you're retreating to the islands? That's not going to go well for you. Past few days, I've felt an energy rising within me, urging to be used for creativity. I could build a new laboratory. Wait, no. I should prepare my notes for tomorrow. I mumble, glancing at a sack of parchments. It occurs to me that I could compose a letter to my dear Khatun Nevronia. I'll make it difficult for her not to like me. Focus is an opportune time for me to work on the prima materia. Yeah, we'll work on that. Famous writer proposes to compose my family chronicles. Yeah, we'll give him patronage. Alright, we have a peasant revolt in Roslavel. There it is. Wait. Who is this? The grand debate ends and I was not able to win. I did, however, show some skillful debating during the few arguments that got applauded by the others. So, noteworthy success. One more assault should be all that is needed. Perfect. Enforce my demands. Alright, now who should this go to? Does your duchies? I think I'm going to give it to you. Grant landed title. We've fulfilled our ambition to win a war. I guess we'll say change of province's culture, maybe? Alright, now I gotta deal with you. Well, that vassal right here has 13,000 troops. Rumors have reached you that people are conspiring to kill my daughter. I could put her in hiding. Well, I mean, she would have to go into hiding herself. Invite to court, yes. Alright, wipe out those peasants, and then we can be done with this. Force our demands. There we go. Three years. That's done. Hopefully our character can hold out for 3 more years. Alright, but we need to end the episode here. We got control, full control of Gulf of Finland, which is good. I might expand a little bit more to the north, take these 3 counties here, then we'll probably call it good. there. And I need to see if I can get some more of this territory here. Somebody's attacking Kabar. Well, a lot of people are attacking Kabar. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and see what we can do next episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.